an instinct.
People keep telling me they know me. No one does.
But I do.
Okay, so I want to start by having a little bit of fun, because we can't really talk too much about this movie. But online, everyone's going crazy about Baby Yoda. So I wanted to know, if your character, Kylo Ren, was babysitting Baby Yoda, what would he do to it?
Oh my God. What would he do to it?
Yeah, what would he do with it? What would they do for that day?
He let him watch Stinky and Dirty, probably, that show on Amazon. I mean, I don't need to pitch Amazon Prime, but probably just put him in front of the TV so he can do what he needed to do.
Absolutely.
He'd be a negligent caretaker.
Well, I've been babysitting my friend's baby. And what I did was held the baby and read a book.
Okay.
So maybe I would do that with Yoda.
That'd be good.
Or I'd be like, because they say that Baby Yoda's sipping broth. I feel like Baby Yoda's sipping tea. So I'm like, what's going down in the galaxy, Yoda?
Oh,
Let's
yes.
hear all the stories.
He's been around. So if your character is charged with babysitting Baby Yoda for the day, what is Finn doing?
Try and take him for walks. Take him for a nice walk. He seems to like to walk by himself. He doesn't like to be carried much. I'm gonna stay away from the, the HD TVs, all the valuables, because the guy likes to touch a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what he likes to be fed. I might have to catch some frogs or something, some toads. Just chill, man. I'm gonna have the normal human food, of course.
Yeah.
And, Baby Yoda does his thing too.
That's good, that's
yeah,
good.
I'm gonna take care of him. I'll be a good father. Be a really good father to Baby Yoda.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir, at my friends.
I can imagine reading the script and going through the motions of performing this role. You come across something that's like breathtaking, that's really emotional. What emotion did you feel when you read that in the script, or what emotion did you have to tap into to perform these actions?
I more read it because JJ pitched the film to me before the script was ready. So when he told me, I was like, I'm not kidding, for an hour and a half, because he basically told me scene by scene what was going to happen. And I was like,
You got to that twist and was like,
it's not even like one twist. It's like a lot of moments. There's a few of those. But I guess I also tapped into them because they're surprising to the characters as well. They're not just surprising to the audience members. But it's fun because as an audience member, you're along with the characters' genuine reactions.
yeah.
There's a point for Jana where she relays her personal history that to somebody that gave me chills. And that was a very cool moment.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I feel like reading that script is really emotional for a lot of different reasons. It's just so crazy to know that you're part of this thing. But yeah, in terms of what my character is doing, I think just realizing that this is the end of the journey for all of these characters was really emotional for me.
Yeah, when I read the script, I was like really excited for all of it, but especially C-3PO.
Because he gets to do something.
Because and there's but I mean this movie is bigger than just one character. But we all get this excitement when we read the script for the first time, and it's this film, like, it's really offers a lot of hope, and it's really full of fantastic moments, and it's the adventure that we do together.
We do it together. That's the big thing that I really liked. I did actually say to JJ in an email, enough of 3PO being somewhere distant in a cupboard, saying danger, danger, and not being part of the action. I want action.
Nice.
And JJ, of course, got into it.
I've been asking everyone also about their character's arc, their character's twist, like what happens to them during
You're
this
going from
film.
Baby Yoda to character arcs?
Yes, that's exactly what I did.
You're amazing.
That was
phenomenal
pivot. At what I did.
That was a pivot.
It was.
Yes, sir.
And I was asking them what emotion they felt when they got to that big twist. When you're filming that, right, and capturing it and doing all that, and it's going exactly how you want or not how you want, what are your emotions trying to capture it in the perfect way? Because the Star Wars fans are bloodthirsty animals.
It's a great... It's a great question. It's funny. It doesn't even need to be like a pivot, like a pivotal moment in the character arc. It could be any moment, because everything you're shooting, you know the intention of the moment. You know, you might not know exactly how it's going to go, because if you're working with actors that are any good, they're going to bring something, you know, that will surprise you and challenge you. But it can be any scene, and you feel like this is what I know this scene is meant to convey and meant to do. And sometimes when you're there and you know, and it's going just exactly and, you know, beyond what you'd expected, you know, I'm almost like giggling behind the camera. I'm like, oh my God, this is the thing. They're bringing it. It's, you know, it's working. It's resonating. It's meaningful. When it's not going the way you want it to, which is, you know, not infrequent, that's when you just start to go, whoa, shit, what am I doing? Like, is this even the right thing? What do I, how, you know, what's the, and you really start to like, when it just doesn't work, you start to question, is this the right intention? You know, are we doing it the right way? Is it the choreography of the shot? Is it, you know, is it what the context of the moment? Like, and it really is one of those things where you're constantly second, triple, quadruple guessing yourself and trying to figure it out. So it's just, it's like with any creative process that, you know, we all go through, you just try stuff, and when it doesn't work, you're like, why is that not working?
When the trailer came out, everyone had a theory, everyone thought this, they saw this in the trailer. What's the craziest fan theory that someone said to you?
The thing I find funny is that I never really thought about the male-female thing, and, you know, but I am like, guys, because a lot of people try and attribute Rey's great qualities to a guy, and I'm like, no. It's like, it's either this person or that person. I'm like, no, she's a human being, and she's got her stuff going on. And yes, there's a lot of other things, but we do not need to attribute that to anyone else but her.
Absolutely. This role has been life-changing for you. I can only imagine how it has changed your life. And this is the final one, at least for a while, or if not forever. When they yell rap, how do you hang up this character? How do you put this character to rest?
I cried for some hours. I slept for some days. Danced at the rap party. But it's also that weird thing of like, you put it away, but then you're talking about what we did. So I think come December 20th, when everything is done, that will feel like the putting to bed moment, which I can't really imagine. I've talked to Gwendolyn Christie about it, because obviously Game of Thrones took up so much of their life, and she said it's just strange and that you sleep a lot. So, yeah, but it's hard to imagine.